Guys, what's going on? Hope all is well. Today's Sunday, the 28th, 27th of April, 2024. So we had a little dilemma. We have a 2024 ICP unit it's a heat pump, and it's got reversing valves and energized in O. Okay, so we have this here. So remember this, okay? That's our issue right now. So this is running, right? Let me take you inside. All right, so we have a Honeywell Lyric, Honeywell Home Pro, the Wi-Fi. It's in cooling, right? Put it to 64. But then it's heat pump. So then downstairs, we have a unit that is set up with only B. It's one of the carrier MURAs or something. Ducted minis. Let's see what's doing. So this is ICP. I said carrier, but same thing. To me, it's the same thing. It looks exactly the same. This is equivalent to, I believe, that MURA or whatever. Basically, ducted mini. Condensing unit is required to complete the installation suitable for the indoor use only of refrigerant R410. Okay, so it also states that it only has the option of running in B, in heat pump, right? So energizes and heat. But as we were talking about out there, it runs in O, right? Went through all the dip switches. I'm gonna start it up. This is gonna have the 1 in 4 24 thermostat that I showed you upstairs. Dip switches, indoor unit power supply, 208, 230. So again, this is ICP unit, DLFUA, AA. I believe it's, I forgot the carrier corresponding one, but crossover, whatever you want to say. But there's an issue, right? So customer puts it on, it only heats, right? So what it does is it only heats when you put it in cool. It'll heat fine. When you put it in cool, it'll run. The condenser will go into AC. However, this here will come and almost go into defrost inside. Right, so I'm calling for cooling right now. What happens is this fan over here, as soon it'll run when on startup. But again, because you only have that B option, which is, if you can see with the light, you got your 2 orange reversing there, right there. It basically dictates here, right? Usually your reversing valve is dictated by the outside unit. So I know most of you guys already know what's got to be done, but let me throw this on and show you what's happening. The indoor fan will run. It'll run as it's going to start, and it runs until one thing. Let's see what it does. So let me just put the fan on anyway, so we can see that even with the fan set on, it's still going to be controlled by anything. Nothing's going to override this logic down here because that's just how they're built. So right now you got your fan running. This is a nice install. Whoever did it, it's beautiful. EB to the fullest. But fan's running, right? Dope. So we have fan. Okay, so that means we have AC now. As soon as this condenser heat pump goes on outside, that fan's gonna stop. And then what it's gonna do is start to freeze inside, because it's almost dealing with a reversing valve. You know, like it goes into cool immediately. If I could open this door. Oh yeah. It goes into cool immediately, but the fan stops. Fan stops because I believe thermistors tell it its pipe's too cold, go into defrost, right? But on the B circuit, the condenser out here, heat pump will still keep running. So let's see what happens. So when this should read 4 or 7, whatever it reads. I think 4 in cooling. Right now we have a fan that's running, and the fan is even on the thermostat. Just shut down. Oh yeah, right now your heat pump's running, right? Energized, cooling. Okay. Again, same unit. Now let's go back inside. This is gonna sound like terrible, because it's almost like somebody would think the fan's dead, right? But you can't, because it was running. Your defrost error, right? DF. If you can see that. My light's on, but you get DF, defrost. Your fan stopped, right? The fan stopped. Customer's fan stopped. You could hear that. I'll just go out and still check it. Right? Man, it's running, right? So, what do? We got B inside, we have O outside. No option. Mixed matched. I think it was because they only had a certain amount of inches down here. They could have put in a ream, probably, because I think they only have, I was measuring it, they only have like 27 inches high. So let's see. So yeah, it's a small unit, but again, 208, 230. Right, now watch what's gonna happen here. You're gonna get frozen. Still no fan, right? Why? So, let's get the meter. You have, let me turn this light out of here for you. So you're still in defrost. This thing's freezing up. Okay, not a good look. So we have voltage, right? So let's check common to defrost, which is your B. You can change it at the thermostat too, and nothing's gonna change. It doesn't matter. It's gonna run the same way. If you change O or B at the stat, it's still gonna do the same thing. And you need to learn how to eat Chinese food. Okay, so common. 24 volts, right? Let's do a Y call. Make sure. Okay. Right. Let's do a G call. Right. So we have our call. You didn't what? All right. So yeah. All right. So hold on. All right. So you got your voltage everywhere. You got 20 volts there, but no good. Yeah, that's because you're on W. It's no good. An option, right? So let's take the B out of the circuit, right? Because it's still going to energize outside in O, in cooling. Me and my best friend. Me and my best friend. All right, so here. So let's take defrost out of the cycle, right? Or let's take B out of the cycle. Boom. Sounds like trash, right? But it opens up the circuit. Now, O outside is going to handle what it has to. And your fan kicks on. So you probably won't run into this much, because usually it's the other way around, where you're dealing with a ducted mini outside and not a conventional outside with a ducted mini. But like I said, there was a size issue here. Could have went with ream, but I think they had 17 or 18 inches here and 27 inches high. Depth, I don't know, 21 or something, who knows. But okay, let me throw the door back on. Okay, let's see that it's not freezing anymore. and our fan's running, right? So we're gonna wire nut this, send it back where it came from. Put them in the bedroom. Take this out of the circuit completely, but you have to tie it in so it sends it back to your heat pump condenser. And now O is doing all the work. And when you have a wired thermostat, 24 volts, you dip switch 1 and 4 on these units. And if you ever run into these, you see that they give you scenario 1, 2, and 3 on how to, because you get wireless controls and all that stuff. But I'm gonna put this on before it starts to ice up. And that's where we're at. It's just a little thing. But we'll go outside, we'll check the temp split. Go outside, check an anemometer. Take a temp drop. Go upstairs to do it though. Filter. Looks good from my house. Definitely looks good from my house. Nice unit though, it really is. Let's see if we can get some light in there. You can hear right through returns though. This is great. Okay. Surge protection. On ducted minis, inside and out, if they are with the boards. So if it's ducted mini, even green speeds, anything with boards nowadays, dude, just surge them up. It's like this, I go out the other way. Me and my best friend. Temp drop. Let's get a good like 50 degrees, 52. It's like 80 degrees today. So what do we got? We have 53, 52. That's cold, right? So 51. 50 degrees, that's more than enough. But it's going down to 49. Your reversing valve's still running and cooling. You're all set. I mean, that's nice. 2024 unit. It's beautiful. Nice. So they're all set. They were getting heat on the first hot day. In cooling and heating. So, I just wanted to make a quick video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. Have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your week, or enjoy the week. And thank you for everything. Take care.